you're used to.
Yeah.
It can.
It goes into Armada's thing about like you don't want to just practice your A game. You need to practice your B game and especially your C game, so that when you're at a tournament, especially like a big tournament, and your hands are cold and you're hungry, and like you've been waiting 3 hours to play and there's no setups. You've got like 60 seconds to do hand warmers. You need to be able to lock in straight away.
Exactly.
And like you said earlier, actually, when we were talking about dubs, maybe it is time to start practicing sitting in front of your monitor at a weird angle so that you can play that.
I feel that's a super simple one that you can do, like literally just because you get used to it's in the Slippy age. If you're grinding, you're playing net play, you spend so much time sat square on with like everything perfect. I think it is worth spending a few sets just sat off to the left, sat off to the right. I'll preach that till the end of time. PGH Carroll put out a tweet about it, and I've never felt more vindicated in my life is when I saw that tweet.
Yeah.
I was like, he gets it.
Well, sometimes it's good to be validated by a big name.
Yeah, and like, yeah, it's interesting to see Fuzzy because if you've been a top player, I don't think it ever leaves you, right? Like the fundamentals, the mental bits you had to go through in order to get to where you were, I don't think that will ever leave you. Yeah. Especially like Fuzzy, who's kept up that like I'm gonna be good at something through speedrunning and everything, right?
Even if your your tech skill falls off a bit, you've still got years and years of games and of doubles sets where you recognize the situations just that fraction faster than other players, and you instinctively you know the option, the read.
That was a sick turnip, by the way.
Yeah. It's been a pretty close one so far.
Absolutely, slightly for red team, but thing is
Nuckels just about made it back there.
It's the old saying about one stock not being a lead, especially in dubs like this. That was a good effort
couldn't quite get
on the
save.
up B. Yeah, that was a really like kind of big brain actually to even consider trying to go for that. I think if Blaze had been on the same wavelength, he could have dropped down there maybe and got that save. So have you seen the clip of Ice and Leffen Fox up being into each other twice in a row, trading?
Doing the Fox ladder?
Yeah, exactly.
I actually haven't seen that clip.
It's so crazy. Yep, there we go. And now, and then it split them. Look, they both immediately ran across stage to try and deal with the Fox, the easier edge guard, and then they both made it back. So like, it's another thing in dubs. It's like sometimes, especially in these offstage situations, you need to be careful, obviously, about getting yourself killed. You don't want to go off stage to try and save someone, get shine spiked, and die at 5. But like, sometimes it's worth just going out there and just hitting them.
Especially in doubles. Like, it's not that it's a less thinky format. It's absolutely as thinky, but each situation lasts so much less time because you've got to think about your teammate. You've got to think about the other guy. So many times I'm playing doubles and I've got to grab and I'm in my zone on an edge guard. And I just get fucking up smashed by a Fox running across the stage because it's a two-player versus two-player game.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so hard is that melee is still big execution. But then you have to be paying attention to twice as much.
You have to screen look more than in singles.
Yeah,
which is easy to fall into the trap of not really doing. You don't just have to be aware of what you're doing. You need to know what the two other people not in your current interaction are doing.
Exactly, and it's so hard. Being a good doubles player is just as much about looking away as it is like looking at what is actually happening.
Yeah.
And it's hard, and sometimes because like even good doubles players, I'll finish an interaction and I'll be like, okay, immediately I'm gonna look over to the other side of the stage. Oh, my teammate's in trouble. I'm just gonna run in and do like the worst Dr. Mario half stage there, and they get hit by it, and I'm like, okay, they're clearly focused on what's happening over on their side.
It's easy to overcommit. It's fundamentally it's like overcommitting to a combo in singles, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I can probably go for that. Oh, I can extend this thing just a bit more before I check on what's coming in, and then the other teammate comes in and does the save.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have gone FD here if you were teaming with a Fox?
Who the Fox Peach?
Yeah,
choice,
Fox
right?
Peach went FD.
I'm trying to think where else you would go. Like, I feel like I would have preferred Dreamland, I think.
Yeah, Dreamland for the Marth downsides, right?
The Marth downsides, Fox doesn't mind Dreamland, and Peach really likes it. So I feel like you just live forever. Marthritis is just more pronounced on a stage like that, right? But
yeah,
that's a good point.
That shine spike really turns things around. Red team with a bit of a deficit here.
Yeah, Peach on high percent, but Marth is also on high percent. So you know, you wanna finish that one clean.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing in dubs, is things can look really one-sided, and then you just get that one high percent, you get a kill, you get the good 2v1, and then suddenly, like, you just swung it 2 stocks, right?
Yeah, it feels like blue team have better stage presence here. Again, regardless of the physical situation, you know,
It's beautiful.
last stock we had Nuckels just kind of dash dancing behind Fuzzy while Fuzzy was holding center stage, and Red team just looked lost.
Yeah. Well, that's like PewFat, obviously the big Fox Marth team, and that is kind of how they played. Obviously, Fox is the way faster character, the way more flexible character. You let him kind of take point, and then the Marth is just there to punish any kind of, like, you know, the Fox hits you towards him, Marth gets the combo, you overcommit trying to get away from Fox, that's, you know, Marth's turn.
Because Fox can hold that center stage space.
Yeah, absolutely.
And put the threat in, and, you know, you do have to respect that, even if there are 2 of you.
Because even if there are, like you said, even if there are 2 of you, it's hard for you both to approach at the same time in a way that's like meaningfully,
you know, it's
overwhelming.
not like when you watch an action movie and you're like, okay, but if all of you attacked at the same time, you just win this.
Yeah, there's a good effort from the both of them. But see, this is what I mean by the swings, man. It's stalling to try and save.
Yeah, because
like, Blaze just held on to all 4 stocks, and then they got those. They got a shine spike and those 2 high percent kills.
You got to decide as blue team in this situation, which of these guys do you want to kill first? Whoever is the bigger threat, kill them first. No,
I think you want. I think in this situation, you're like, if we've got a 2v1, I'd rather play against Peach, right?
Yeah.
Just the slower character doesn't have as many options. I love just fucking dash attack, baby. Get him, Blaze.
Yeah. This looks like a pretty tough situation, especially with the characters as well.
Absolutely,
Because Fox can just hang out, just put the damage on. Fox can easily go out and get a save if he needs to, but you don't really need to. He's got another stock.
But he's at high percent now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Very, very efficient. We're in our best of 5s now. So 2-0 Fuzzyness Nuckels.
Do you think they go back? That did look better.
It did look better.
It's a little wonky. But, you know, you would expect Peach to be stock tanking, so it's not really a problem when you get to the 4-0 stock situation like we did.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But, and like, given how that started as well, and it ended so close, I think you're more than happy to go back and just run the
that's what they've gone for.
But, like, yeah. I mean, I talk about Peach probably being the less preferred 2v1 character.
Yeah.
But, I mean, again, back to Armada, we've seen him do some nasty stuff in dubs with the Peach 2v1. Oh, it's beautiful. Yep, but the punish and the save as well. Beautiful stuff from Blaze.
Yeah.
Woo! That's one of the good things about so many, like, of the high tiers up Bs in dubs. So many of them are just like, if you just happen to be recovering and hit your teammate who's in a bad spot, most of the time it just helps, right?
And then there's Marth. Yeah.
Oh, Turnip got all involved in that up throw up air.
It is kind of crazy to me that one of the greatest dubs teams of all time has a Marth in it, because
people always poo-poo on Marth as a double character, but like, he has his strengths.
Yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed some Marth Puff teams.
Yeah, NepFM playing Marth Puff and looking good.
NepFM who knocked you guys out, or me and Casper in the attic.
Truly iconic stuff.
Me and Asylum Demon.
Big Asylum Demon. Yeah, this is looking good for the red team. It looks like they took a little bit to figure it out, but
they did, and it feels like they have better stage presence now. they're holding their own much better and not letting themselves get dominated so much.
Big.
Good save.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That'll be to let you're fine there, yeah, because you're already in a bad spot. Yeah, just holding on to him, knowing they had the time. But yeah, Peach, there's just nothing you can really do in that situation when Fox is the one who gets the grab.
Yeah, and it's pretty even right now.
Absolutely.
Ooh, what are we getting on the left-hand side here?
This is all extra credit on this Peach stock right now.
Yeah.
The charge up smash from phL was crazy. Yeah. I'm not sure what the situation was there.
Yeah.
What was in his mind's eye?
Can survive without taking too much damage between that stock like he did. I think red team's in with a good chance here. Can they clean up the edge guard? Nah. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, the drill there was massive from Fuzzy.
I mean, that's the experience for you, right?
Yeah.
A situation like that where it looks pretty over, and you suddenly turn it around, and now look at this.
Yeah.
Blue team's back in the lead.
Blue team's up a stock. That Moth at very high percent. And the Fox isn't feeling great either. If they can clean up the Moth stock and deal with the Fox in the meantime, you're feeling good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, but no, Fuzzy just... Ooh.
He gets back to center stage.
It's big. But yeah, because both teams are kind of doing the Fox point other character behind thing, right? Even Blaze is just kind of stick behind phL in these situations and waiting for the opportunity. Oh, big down smash. You love it.
Oh,
big up.
Oh,
oh.
Now, this isn't the one you want to have playing the 1v1, the Marth instead of the Fox.
But when they're both at this percent, you know, on FD as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There we go.
Big. That was nice.
This could be it. This should be it.
It's just so hard.
Will
yeah.
it be?
Peach roller.
Yes.
Beautiful stuff. Little fist bump there from Blaze and phL.
It's 2-1. There's so much more melee to be played.
There is. They looked really good on FD, but now it'll be it'll have to be 2 wins on the counter picks.
And we are going to Pokemon.
And I feel like this is absolutely the pick. Peach, not the biggest fan of transformations. Fox loves transformations, and I'm honestly not sure how Moth feels about them. But I feel like this makes sense. You want people to die off the top sooner if you've got a Fox.
Yeah.
And any of the smaller stages are good if you're playing against a Chloe. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Right there, as you said it. Off the top.
Beautiful.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my god, Nuckels is going for it all, dude.
phL narrowly dodging 2 deaths there.
Good TI to avoid.
But not a third. Oh. No, not a third.
Nah, edge guard was complete there. There was nothing really to be done about on Blaze's side. Just holding on to him. He lived the up air though. That's crazy. Fuzzy's TI at 1 point. Yeah, that's one thing that you don't have to tech skill wise. You don't have to practice. Deep in his heart and in his soul.
Oh,
I know Fuzzy's.
The stage spike. Do you see that?
It was
right
crazy.
inside. That's crazy.
Got to tank those.
Yeah, Nuckles still stock tanking. Still got his 4 stocks.
Yeah, look, he's just hanging out.
Grass.
While they're both like up in Fuzzyness' business, he's just by the ledge, having a good time. And then the moment he has invince, the moment they're in advantage, he gets involved. Whoops. What the uppy? He said, hey, let me get involved in this situation.
There's room for everyone at this party.
That's what I'm saying. Woo! Who prefers these scrappy situations? Like, when they're all bunched up like that, I think you prefer to be blue team. Knuckles just pat Fuzziness on the back. He's so I love Knuckles, actually, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw him tweet to say he was here to just have a good time. And he seems to be.
It seems like he's having a fucking good time.
Yeah. Because I think he got the same guy who sponsored him to go out to the US, sponsored him a bit for this, Bob Thunder Esports.
Oh, nice. That's so sick, man.
Possibly a guy from Arizona, don't quote me on that.
I'm glad. Knuckles deserves it.
Yeah.
Anyone who's having this much fun playing...
And he does a lot of TO work as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude.
Which is a thankless and underappreciated task.
It says TO Breadman.
I'm not. I'm just a baby TO.
It's only a matter of time before they get you involved in quartered in that.
We'll see. We'll see. Keep an eye on
Oh.
that frontier.
Get him. Oh, oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Good stuff there. Fuzzyness, Nuckels.
Fuzzyness and Nuckels move on. In winner's side. And
Off to win a
Blaze and phL will be scrapping with the demons of losers.
The problem is with this bracket is we have all kinds of teams. We have all the Europeans who've come over together, but then we have all kinds of like UK situations happening.